Hey everyone, Kwan-yee with Ibeme. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are alright. Wearing my thick coat today. It's a little bit windy, although not too cold actually. I think I'm halfway through the dog walk, so I'm pretty sure I'll be too hot by the end of it, but hey ho. So I think I've got it. Okay. So the thought is, I'm not afraid of change, right? So I change my mind all the time. Like I said in previous videos, if you asked me what I was doing 6 months ago, it would be completely different to what I'm doing now. And it's kind of been my life throughout. You know, my friends, I won't see them for ages, and then everything's completely changed in what I told them last time, right? So I'm not afraid of change. And I think that's really important because, like, I suppose when I was younger and the community that I've been brought up in, it kind of frowns upon change almost. Like, oh, you said you was going to do this and now you're not. Oh, so you really failed at that then. You know, a lot of that kind of negativity going on. And it's a case of, there's like one way to do things, right? So you work hard, you work hard, you work hard, you get a mortgage, you have the kids, and you know, you leave your house and build an empire to leave for your kids, right? So I've always kind of gone against some of it. Luckily, the hard work part was ingrained. We didn't really have a choice. I was working in a tippy growing up. So those of the Chinese community will know that, you know, you work for your parents and they'll just keep asking you to come back and work for them, right? So I was really lucky in that respect that I did have the hard work part ingrained. But also what I was majorly lucky in is that I had enough backbone, if you like, to say no. So it's really ironic. So my parents wanted me to study like accounting and business, right? So I was like, no, I'm going to study psychology. That's what I want to study. And off I went and I studied psychology, and I studied it and studied it and studied it for like on and off for like a decade, maybe even slightly more. I went all the way up to master's level, right? So what is my current job that I love? I'm an accounts assistant. I've gone like completely the opposite, and should have listened to my parents, right? No, I don't think that's the case, because on the one hand I did get the hard working part of me, and on the other hand the psychology part, I've like come to realize the most important thing that I've got out of it is the amount of self-awareness that I have and that I've been building, and that I was working on for like a decade and more, because I'm constantly, I mean, we all are, we're always constantly on this like self-awareness journey. It's just that some may be far along than others, some might not even realize they're on it, but we're all on it, right? So what's my actual point? I keep like jumping from thing to thing. So my point is, this is what I think I've got. So I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and you'll notice that the stuff in my videos has kind of changed quite a bit. So it's firstly about my goals and what I wanted to do and show you guys that. And then I did, and then something happened one day and I decided to give you some insight into how my head works. And then there's been a few more on the emotional psychological side that of me, and I was showing you guys that, right? So I've kind of, through doing the videos, not that I had any of this in mind when I started, but through doing these videos and through progressing, I have figured out that what these videos can be broken down to is like two main kind of categories. So one will be the goals and my journey and what I'm doing and what I'm up to, like I first said, and that's what I started out to do. And you know, the business side goes into that, what I'm going to do with Ibeme, and the clothing brands that I will eventually build, and all of that, all the stuff that I do, you know, the food, the travel, the Michelin star restaurants, all of that stuff. So that's like one side of the category. The other side that I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a lot more about like emotion, psychology, everything, that kind of side, because it's what I know, or what I know best. I'm not an expert, even after 10 years of studying it. I'm not by any means an expert. If I was, I'd be doing counselling and psychology, wouldn't I? But I didn't pursue that. I didn't pursue it. I pursued and failed. That's what I did. But I have a lot of knowledge, and whilst the one-to-one counselling or like life coaching or whatever wasn't the route for me, I think this is, and it's not, I'm not going to charge anyone for it. I'm literally, it's that bit of the intent of Ibeme to like get this out there, because it's really important for those of you that will be affected by it. So this is all going to be, I'm never going to charge for that side of it, the psychology side of it and the information sharing, I will call it. And I think it's mainly going to be about self-awareness, because I'm going to show you and illustrate it through like stories about me or stories about my learning. So yeah, I'm really pumped, because it kind of feels more solid what I'm doing, and I kind of know what I'm doing now. So yeah, watch this space. I'm going to start doing podcasts as well. Oh my god, I'm just going to do everything. Like I said, I'm going to think of things and then I'm going to do them. Just do them. Stop thinking. So yeah, that is what I have to say today, and you can tell I'm really excited and really pumped about it. So yeah, more to come.